Hi there, I'm Angela Brown, and this is Ask a House Cleaner. This is a show where you get to ask a house cleaning question, and I get to help you find an answer. Today's question comes from a person who wants to know, is there a correlation between a clean space and clean thoughts? Now, my specialty is in the clean space. It is not in the clean thoughts. And so if we're talking about psychology or spirituality or psychosomatic addictions or what have you, that's not my specialty. And I don't even know where you would go to find the answer to that. Who has done a test? Who actually knows? Who could give you an honest answer on that? I don't know. But I do know, based on my experience of going inside lots and lots of people's houses over the last 25 years and interviewing people and finding out why people hire us as house cleaners and then watching their lifestyles improve or change as they upgrade and uplevel their living space, this I do know. The people who have clean living spaces, who have a place for everything and everything is in its place, those people tend to be more productive. They have better systems. They tend to be happy people because they're feeling accomplished because of the things that they're getting done, because their space allows them to do that. On the other hand, the people that choose to live in a state of filth and they are disorganized and they don't have systems in place and they don't have places for things and nothing is in its place, there's a tendency to feel bogged down or depressed or disorganized or overwhelmed, and they are not as productive and they don't feel as accomplished as the people who have everything organized. So if you have a choice, are you going to choose to live in a state of cleanliness or a state of disorganization? Because you do have a choice. Every day that you wake up, you get to decide, am I going to just take off my clothes and throw them here on the floor? Because clothes don't pick themselves up, we've discovered. It takes a human to do that. Compared to a person who wakes up and says, oh, I'm going to take these clothes off, and they go in the hamper or they go back on the shelf or hung up in the closet. The person that has a system is a more productive person. Because the person that just took the clothes off and tossed them, now they're creating a lack of a system, which then just stuff piles on top of each other. And along with the stuff that piles on top of each other, stuff that then does not belong there gets caught up in those piles. And so instead of just having a pile of clothes, which is one issue, oftentimes you'll find dishes and shampoo containers and stuff that you brought in from outside from your car, for example. They're just odds and ends and weird stuff that doesn't have a place. And although in your head you know you need to take care of it, until you do, every time you see that pile, there's this overwhelming sense of, oh, you need to get around to doing that. As opposed to the person that did it once and now it's done, when they come into that space, they don't have that same, oh, I have to do this thing, right? That responsibility is already taken care of. And so my goal for you, if you would like to have a clean environment and you would like to be productive, it might also contribute to clean thoughts. I don't know and I can't prove it in any way. But if you would like to have a clean space that promotes your productivity, it comes down to being organized and to having a space for everything and a system that allows you to put that in its place every time. And if you get to a point where you've moved from this guy over to this guy, your life will change. Your outlook on life will change because there is a sense of accomplishment and a sense of fulfillment and a sense of balance and harmony that comes with organization that you don't get when you're living like a slob. And that's my 2 cents worth. So I hope that helps to some degree. And until we meet again, leave the world a cleaner place than when you found it.